See you in the chat, man. I'll see if I can get the read back going here. Oh, I'm in the wrong. I don't have chat read back. I'm on the wrong browser window. Okay. I can fix this probably. No, I don't want to make all my other screens go away.
Basically making fun of people to their face, right?
Doc Hollandizy.
There we go.
Morning Nay. Got
Hey.
my dings.
Hey, Doc. Good to see you, buddy. We're going to get the other chat to read back here.
Is it even worth mentioning that May's Garden published
Mac
November
83.
25th, 2022. Rumble rants.
It's funny, they're both talking at the same time.
Mick the Stick 01. Woot. Mick the Stick 01. Got the notification today.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the
Mick
show.
the Stick 01.
Doc Hollandizy.
It's good
Good
to see you
morning,
too,
brother.
Doc.
Man.
I'm glad you're
Mick
here.
the Stick 01. That would aggravate me as well.
Yes.
Mick the Stick 01. 100% agree.
Right?
Mick the Stick 01. Hell yeah.
And if you guys are
Much love,
interested,
bro.
thank you, Nick. If you guys are interested in hearing what Nick and I were talking about before the show started, you can always go to Rumble and sign up for Nate's Garden and turn on notifications there, and then you would have caught the beginning of this conversation, which has already ended because I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But, if you guys come to Rumble, you'd get that. So consider it. Consider coming to Rumble to get the inside scoop on what's going on. All right? Great. Okay. Let's put this on the right window. If we can find the Rumble. I can't find the Rumble window. Oh, here it is. We'll just go
Holly
like this.
Horn.
Hey, Holly.
Nay.
Holly. Hello. Let's refresh the chat, Holly, and get a number up. Just wait. I'm at the mercy of this fucking software, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's an audio problem, definitely.
Nick
What?
Brown.
The
No
fuck are
sound.
you doing?
Oof, now I can hear ya.
Wow,
Hill House Hobo.
cool.
Yay.
It
Morning
came back on.
Nate. Doc Hollandizy.
I don't know what happened.
We are back.
I don't know why the sound quit, and I saw people started leaving immediately, and I hope they come back. I hope they were just refreshing the page as soon as my
Holly
sound
Horn.
cut out.
There you are.
I hope you can hear me okay. Thank you for letting me know immediately that my sound cut out, because nothing will kill the show faster, Well, I could think of a couple things, but that kills the show pretty fast, too. I know how to kill a live stream show, that's for goddamn sure. All kinds of ways to shut one down. You say the wrong word, they lock your ass
Hill
up
House
quick.
Hobo. The man trying to censor you.
Yeah, they're trying to censor me, and they're pretty successful at it, and all I can do is just preach to my own choir, and hopefully my choir will choose to show up. That's all I can say. Oh, you forgot one?
You know, maybe if I slap, oh, that's the cat. Oh, that's not dirty, that's just the cat's.
Yeah, well, I'll vacuum it if you want.
No,
Hill House Hobo.
I
I have something they can censor. Can ya guess what it is?
I'll
Rolling
bet
on
you
the
I
floor
know what they
laughing.
can censor. I say that, hey, man, you want to censor? I got something you can censor right here. That's why I say that all the time. Censor this. Yeah, it's too bad, man. Well, I don't understand why everybody's leaving the show right now.
eat, honey. Ronnie.
Nick Brown. Hashtag Playboy people.
Hey, man, if the bullpen isn't full, bro, you can't get anybody on base. You know, we can't even get these people to the game, let alone to play ball once we get them there. I mean, if they're just watching, they're not really playing ball. Just kind of sitting on the sidelines. It's okay, man. I got something for him. I got a little something for him. It's called in the shape of a glass bong in the form of some cannabis in my bowl. Wonder Twin powers activate. Yes? Yes? Are we activating our Wonder Twin powers? No law regarding Wonder Twin powers and cannabis. Cheers, everybody. If you guys get the Wonder Twins reference, let me know in the chat. If you don't know who the Wonder Twins are, let me know.
Nick Brown. Cheers. Doc Hollandizy. Ha ha ha. Yes. Activated.
Wonder Twin power has activated. This little room I have does a really good job of containing the smoke.
My
in here.
evil laugh. Good morning, trendies.
Yo, Evil, what's up, son? Hoping to get some more peeps here to fill in the choir seats. I want to preach to the choir, man. I want to pontificate to a bunch of people that agree with me and nod along.
Nick Brown.
I'm just
This
sick of
school
fighting with
held their
people.
annual fight event last night.
Oh, Black Friday? I don't know. Or whatever Thursday. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit. I think people are lemmings for buying each other gifts when you're told to buy somebody a gift. You're going to buy someone a gift on this day, and it's just... You can buy someone a gift any day of
My
the year,
evil
man,
laugh.
you know?
I already agree.
Ah, thank you, Evil. These are the kinds of audience members I like. It's good. It's
Nick
good.
Brown.
There's a lot going
Yes.
on. My mom even agreed with me this morning on some shit that I told her about. We saw an article in the paper about
20 years they've been building that goddamn thing. 20 years. Still not finished.
the I-4 eyesore. She's talking about the I-4 eyesore in there. She's yelling about it. Oh my god.
When construction began on the Madison Street skyscraper, derisively known
She's mad as hell right now. She's in there yelling about this shit. I can't concentrate when she's in there yelling. It's so funny. My brain is being infiltrated, man. I can't wait.
Nick Brown. Sounds like someone I know. Grin.
I can't wait until I get my doors today. I'm getting the doors, and the Jeep is supposedly arriving today too, and I don't know what kind of condition it's going to be in, and I'm like all broken up about it because I don't know if it's going to have scratches all over it. It'll be fucked up, dude. I don't know. I could just imagine those zippers on those windows just wreaking havoc on my paint job, man, while they're flapping in fucking 70-mile-an-hour winds, man. Oh my god. Oh, I have no idea what to expect. I hope the zippers stayed zipped, man. I hope they didn't fucking scratch up my fucking Jeep. That would suck. I have to get the whole fucking thing painted, man, you know? Oh my god. So, and there's one thing about that Jeep, I will give them, the paint on it is really nice paint. They put some really expensive paint on that. Better paint than you usually see on a freaking car.
Nick Brown.
Actually, I was
it
impressed.
Should be okay. Glad it's coming.
You know who has
Bill
the worst
House
paint
Turbo.
of any
Are you
company?
planning to stay in Florida permanently, mate?
You know who uses the cheapest paint of all the car companies? Ford. Ford puts on the worst fucking paint jobs you've ever seen. They use a fucking yellow primer underneath their shit paint because they're idiots. I've never seen such stupidity. You know, the Ford Motor Company, whoever was involved with the fucking paint and body part of that fucking company was a fucking idiot. They could have gone to any other car company and got anybody who'd just been fired from their paint department and done better than the morons they had at Ford. Got anybody ever dealt with Ford paint jobs on a vehicle? I'm telling you, worst freaking paint job I've ever fucking seen. Just not even done right. You know, the paint wasn't even right. You know? Just done wrong. Thin and yellow primer underneath, and what the fuck are you doing? Who puts yellow primer under fucking paint? So if you get a little chip, oh, it's yellow. Now it's yellow. What? Whatever. I guess you guys aren't familiar with the Ford cars, which is cool. That's cool. Maybe you've never driven a Ford before. You couldn't afford a Ford. Trust me, you could have.
Brown. The Mako rejects must be Ford employees now, lol.
Mako? M-A-C, I think it's M-A-C-O. Is it M-A-C-C-O? I think it's M-A-C-O, Mako. Must be, is it C-C? I can't remember. Is it K? Ford employees now. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. I bet they could spray a car better than fucking Ford could. Seriously. I mean, I know paint. I'm a detailer. So when I got this Jeep, I was really impressed with the paint on it, man.
Hill House Hobo. They're the same here. My mate's brother has a Ford Capri that he's restoring modding.
And, you know, something like that's going to get scratched up. You know, you're driving it through the woods and shit, and there's fucking mud and rocks flying all over it. Branches. So it's going to get scratched up and fucked up. And as much off-roading as I've done in that thing, it's amazing how resilient it is. Amazing. It's a nice, tough paint job on that thing. The reflection of the sun is what's hitting my face right here off of the window. This is the sunlight is actually coming from over there. The sunlight's coming from over there, right? But what's hitting my face? It's hitting my face? That's coming off the reflection of this window here. So all I got to do is pull this blind down. Here. See, that's the actual sun. I think you just saw it. That's the actual sun reflection right there, coming from outside. That's the right reflection. What you were seeing was that's the right projection, I should say. You were seeing the reflection off of this window back here. It was weird. But I got a blind there to I got a blind so I can deal with that. I got another thing I can do over here to block the sun that's coming into my face too. This little sound thing, if I just go like this. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. But, because this will help with the sound too. And this will help with the sound. And this will help with the sound. There's just so much sound echoing and bouncing around. If I do this, she has no idea how loud she's in there yelling. That it's so reflective that I can hear everything she's saying. There. Blocked it from this side. Now I'm going to bring this blind down. Dude, anyway, what I was going to say before was, my mom and I were talking about something, we agreed on it. We were talking about, there's so much shit going on right now. Around the world, locally, on the internet, with what's going on with Twitter and social media, people being silenced. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to cover, and if you guys are following me on Twitter, then this morning you guys must have been like, whoa, Nay's fucking going crazy. Nick, right? I went crazy on Twitter this morning, man. There was so much shit going on. And I really didn't want to really bring it to the table this morning. I didn't want to bring people down with all the shit that I was being exposed to. Because it's all bad, man. There's no good news to report. It's just like full-on entropy. Everything is just slowing down and falling apart. Everything's breaking apart, man. I mean, I think what I'd like to start with is, you guys might, when you watch this show, you might get the impression that I'm pro-Russia. I just did a panel the other day, and the title of the panel was pro-Russia versus pro-Ukraine. Which are you? And I was on the pro-Russian side. And, I realized that I kind of got suckered into that, because I wouldn't say that I'm pro-Russia. I would just like to say that I'm anti-American imperialism. And if I want to just reinforce that this morning with you guys really quick. You guys know me to be a champion pro-LGBTQ community. No questions asked. Absolutely, I support the LGBTQ community. I support just about every community that's not based on hate. So there's really no question there. I saw an article this morning, and they're passing legislation in Russia that's going to discriminate against the LGBTQ community there even more viciously than they've already been that way with them in Russia. Well, now it's going to get worse, and they're passing legislation to back that sentiment up in Russia. And what I said to my mom is, if they had anybody in the West like me that was speaking for them and defending them on the internet, they just lost me. You know what I bet? I bet you Jackson Hinkle is just gonna love that. Oh, he's gonna love that. There's something going on with that dude, bro. Within just a matter of a few weeks, I've seen just this decline in his allegiances politically. It's psychotic. And I just go on the internet now, follow him around the internet, just call him a full-on right-winger. Nobody sees it, but I do. You could follow at Nays Garden, you could follow at Jackson Hinkle, and you'll see all that. If you follow both of those accounts, you'll see it. Or you could just go to at Nays Garden and go to my tweets and replies and go through those. He has put up a lot of hate in the last few days even. And it's just getting worse. And I'm just calling him Young Tucker. You know? So what else? Oh yeah, fucking dumbass Joe Biden. He says he's gonna try to ban assault weapons in the United States again. Guess what? He doesn't have the votes for it, so and he knows he doesn't, and he's wasting his fucking time. He's trying to appeal to his base, right? And it's stupid because even his base knows he doesn't have the fucking votes. So watch how fast this one dies. Stupid, right? You know, and this last Colorado killer guy, he went in there with a fucking handgun. You know, and now he's not just talking about banning what he calls assault weapons. He's talking about banning the purchases of all semi-automatic weapons. That's like every fucking gun. You know, even my little 38 is semi-automatic. Little handgun.
Nick Brown. Not getting mine. Lost them in a boating accident. Cannabis deals.
Right.
Yay, a little late on the gun thing. Holly Horn. DOA.
A little late on the gun thing. Dead on arrival. So that's not going to happen. And I just wanted to point out the stupidity and the hypocrisy behind it. You know, you're going to act like you're trying to pass legislation that you know you don't have the votes for. Nobody cares, dude. We're sick of you. You know, why don't you work on some shit that would actually help the fucking world, you know? So Donald Trump had Nick Fuentes and Kanye West at Mar-a-Lago for a little powwow, a little Nazi fucking homecoming. And Kanye and Rick Fuentes were hanging out together, and Kanye is just a complete idiot. But you got to remember this: Kanye likes Adolf Hitler, so that's why he likes Nick Fuentes. It's psychotic, I know. And that's why Donald Trump likes both of them. Because he sleeps with fucking Mein Kampf under his fucking ballsack. Just so you guys know. That's the guy that might be president of the United States again. I don't know if you guys know who Nick Fuentes is, but I am unable to show you who he is on my social media channels, because if I did, I would be shut down instantly. Because the kind of shit he says, it's not just blocked by social media, it's unacceptable to me. You know, and like I've told everybody that's ever come in here, you know, asking me, dude, we don't accept racism in here, period. And that fucking day I was on that panel and that kid said that remark and I had to call him out for it, I was serious, man. I was about to leave the goddamn panel because I didn't know what the fuck else he was going to say. It puts all my channels at risk just for his stupid mouth, you know? And they explicitly told us not to use any kind of terminology that would put their channel at risk because they were putting their shit on YouTube as well. So those were the rules, man. And so I made a point on that panel. I had said that the United States had couped the Ukrainian government because they had a pro-Russian government, right? I had said that because I'd learned it from listening to other podcasters. I've heard it repeatedly. I've went and looked it up, and I checked out CIA operations in the area at the time. Everything. I went and I did my own research. So when I told that kid in that panel, I said, you know, we couped their government. You say the United States has had no military operations since we just started giving them weapons recently in the Ukraine. I said we couped their government. Which part of that are you going to deny? Oh, well, I guess all of it, because they all started laughing and giggling about it. Well, guess what? I got on Twitter today, and everybody's talking about it now. How we couped the government, you know, and they're like, how are people being in denial about that? I said, I don't know. Here's a little video clip of people being in denial about it that I put up there. I put up a little video clip on my Twitter, just of that one little moment in that panel discussion. It's a Truthier News video, so you can see it at truthier.news. No, you couldn't see it at truthier.news. It's not uploaded yet. You could see it at Truthier News on YouTube. That's where it is. Just Truthier News on YouTube if you want to see that video. I've already shown it on the show. It's just me calling him out. You know, they're all like blah, 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 blah for 2.5 hours. And I spoke like 4 times. You know, but every time I spoke, it was like a knockout punch. And it had it been given the proper attention, had my comment been
Imadidas. And we are sending the PZH-2000s and the ammo like Zelensky wanted. So damn sad that we support this shit show.
let them kill each other, bro.
Imadidas.
Hey, you know what?
By the way, hi Nay, how are you today?
You guys want my new narrative? Because it's changing today. I used to be anti-war. I used to say it's a horrible thing, this war. Get this. Let them all kill each other. Hey, they want a war? Let them have their war. You don't have to partake in it. You don't have to pay money for it. Let them come up with their own funds. And let them go have their war. And let them go kill each other in their war. That's my new attitude.
For real, man.
Yeah, you're like, man, NATO's never changed his mind about anything. They go, well, here you go. I'm changing my mind on this. And if you ever perceived me as being pro-Russia before, this is the world's tiniest violin playing My Heart Bleeds for You for Russia and Putin as they ban LGBTQ activities in Russia. You know what? I don't care if they come in there and, you know, I can't say the words, but if they win their war, you won't get any sympathy from me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm not cheering on the war. I'm not cheering on the slaughter of the innocents over there. I'm just saying, hey man, they want to fight, let them fight. And let them kill each other. Because I'm sick of the American imperialists, and I'm sick of the fucking Russians now too. I'm sick of all of them. Cool? This doesn't have anything to do with the Ukrainians. I want you to know that. I'm not so mad at those fucking Nazis. I'm not so mad at those Nazis. You know, I'm more mad about the American imperialists that fueled this thing, that started this thing, that couped the government, that you're going to hear more and more about that now, but you heard me talk about it on a panel, you know, about a week ago. You heard me discuss it on a panel. And I mentioned it, and now all of a sudden, oh, it's all over fucking Twitter, luckily. You know, I know it's got nothing to do with me, but I'm just glad that it coincides with my saying it, you know, publicly. I'm glad. And I don't trust me. I didn't come up with that. I've heard dozens of podcasters mention that. So it's not like I found that out on my own. I heard other people talking about it, and then I went and I looked into it. And you can do that too. 2014, the overthrow of the pro-Russian Ukrainian government. Go look it up. Go check out the CIA's involvement in that. They openly admit to supporting the rebellion movement against that government, the protest movement. They openly admit to it. They fueled it because they wanted to overthrow that government, because they didn't like Russia. But you know what? After what Russia's doing to the LGBTQ community now, I don't like them anymore either. So you lost me, Russia. You lost me. If you wanted me, you lost me on that. Fuck you. You're just as bad as the state that I live in, fucking Florida. You've become Florida. And let me tell you something. Florida's worse than Russia, man. Florida's worse than Russia. We're burning books here, man. You have no idea. You know, Russia's trying to catch up, and they're not doing a bad job. Isn't it crazy? Doesn't that make you think a little bit? Like Nate just said, literally the state he lives in is like just as bad as... I wonder if it just blows some people's minds and they pop in, they don't know who I am, and they hear something like that. That dude just said Florida is like...
Josh G.
They're
Is
horrible
something
like
new
Russia.
happened
What's
with
going
Russia and the LGBTQ?
They must be so confused. If
Canada
you're not paying
too.
attention, you know, it must be so
I'm
confusing.
still against the wars. The money could go to a lot better things like homelessness. Sorry, just how I feel.
Yeah. Not me. I'm like, let them kill each
For a
other.
government agency,
Let them kill
it
each
seems
other.
that you can
Hey,
get
man,
pretty creative
I'm not
over
going to
there.
stand in their
Please.
way. I'm not going to protest them. If they want to kill each other, if they want to do their little thing and kill each other, let them kill each other. When they can learn how to treat everybody equally based on everything, you have full equality, hey, man, then I'll start listening to you. But you're going to discriminate, then you've just literally lost my attention completely. Look at all the right-wingers that didn't like what I just said. Huh. Isn't that interesting? The Rumblers, they didn't like that. Isn't that interesting? How are you guys doing over here on the show? You guys are looking pretty healthy. It's weird, right? Huh. A little change of the narrative, and you guys are still supporting me. Good. That's good. Because that's how I feel. And I didn't feel that way until I saw that fucking article this morning, and I took a picture of it, and I put it on fucking Twitter. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that already. You've seen the whole article, which appeared in the Orlando Sentinel this morning. So, there is your invitation to get on Twitter so that you can get the backstories, so that you can get the full story.
Nay, check out Empire Files video on DeSantis.
Holly, you know what? Let's watch it right now. Big fan of Empire Files. Big fan of Empire
Hill
Files.
House Hobo. It's almost like right-wingers are war-hungry. Thinking face rolling on the floor laughing.
It's almost like right-wingers are war-hungry. I don't know. There's only one person watching? Really? Let me refresh the page. Yep. I don't know, man. You know what it was? It was when I said, let them all kill each other. Let the American imperialists get killed by the Russians. That's what bothered them.
Imadidas.
Because all their
#BestShow
brothers
show.
and their sisters and their children, you know, and their aunts and their uncles and everybody's and their cousins are all in the fucking military. So they're fucking offended. The right-wingers are offended. It's hilarious. Empire Files. Why didn't it come up? Didn't I just type in the search Empire Files? DeSantis? And nothing came up? That was weird. Empire Files. Ron DeSantis' military secrets, torture, and war crimes. Yeah, I already covered this on the show, bro. I already covered this on the show. But that's cool. I guess you didn't know that I covered this already. That was 5 days ago? I bet you mine was before theirs. I'll go look at my titles, because I think I put it in the title.
Holly Horn.
Ron DeSantis.
Mike Haisner.
Ron DeSantis was a torturer, okay? And he smiled while he did it. I'm pretty sure I put that in the fucking title of my video. Let me see how long ago that was. YouTube. Hold on. My videos.
Holly Horn. No, I didn't. Sad
Oh,
face.
you give them credit for it. You won't give me credit for it. I love it. This is great. America cooed the pro-Russian government. Oh, look at that. I titled a video that on November 21st. And today's the 25th. There you go. Now they're all talking about it on Twitter. Nice. Ron DeSantis oversaw the torture. This was on November 20th. Boom! I think it was the same day. There it is. Ron DeSantis oversaw the torture of prisoners in Guantanamo. I covered that 5 days ago. So here. This looks like the morning show. I wonder if I beat Empire Files to it. Here's a link to it, Holly. I'm very competitive when it comes to releasing news with fellow podcasters. I'm always like, who put it out there first? Who put that out there first? Was it Empire Files or was it Nays Garden? And did Empire Files get it from Nays Garden and not give me credit for it? That's the thing I'm always wondering. Like, did you see my upload? And then you're just not going to tell anybody that, oh, Nays Garden said, you know. Of course you're not going to mention Nays Garden. No. They didn't see it from me, I'm sure. It was
Thanks.
all
Yay.
over the news. You know, I don't know where I got the article from. Maybe I posted it in the show. I don't see it. No. I don't know when. I don't think I brought up an article when I talked about it. Oh, wait. Trump. Let me see. No. Oh. Look at the wrong page. Give me a second. I gotta learn how to work with this new system here.
You think he cares about LGBTQ
Here we go.
parents?
I found it.
You think he cares about African Americans? Do you think he cares about women's rights? He stands there and smiles while people are getting force-fed in front of him.
There it is.
That's who Ron DeSantis is. Do you want that monster to be president of the United States?
There it is.
I don't know. Maybe you do. Some people thought it was great that Donald Trump sent a fucking missile into fucking Iran and killed Soleimani. They thought that was a heroic fucking event, you know, by
Holly, are you proud of
So
me?
maybe you want fucking some kind of a torturing cunt to be the president of the United States.
You're like,
Maybe that's
Holly right now is like, Nay's like Empire Files, bro. Nay's like on top of the shit. See that? I'm like Empire Files. Yeah, man. You guys, it might seem a little rough around the edges and it's cannabis and, you know, the bad
Holly
lighting
Vaughan.
and the
Bird dog him.
being in my mom's house, broadcasting from my mom's
Holly
house.
Vaughan.
It might
Very
seem
proud.
shoddy and ill-prepared, but if you, thank you, Holly, I love you. But if you pay attention to this show, you're going to be on the crest of the wave of all the information. Because I watch
Even
it when
running.
you guys are just
Truth
tired
seller.
of it. I tune in, I follow accounts on Twitter, I fucking turn on the news and flip through stations. I do. And I go through news stations on here and I bring all that shit and I put it all together for you, just like Dusty Smith does. But he only does it once a week or twice a week. I come in here 3 times a day. And then when that stock market explodes, we might be live when it happens, you know. I try to bring you that live shit. So tune in, folks. I love that you guys are here. I love that there's 16 people here. I love that there's only one person on Rumble. I bet you it's Nick Brown, too, that's watching from Rumble. I love that there's only one person on Rumble because it just says so much about right-wingers. They are pro-war, and if you talk, and if you, like Empire Files does, if you put down American imperialism like Empire Files does,
Kill House
well, then
Hobo.
the Republicans
affairs in
get
Canada.
all
Sign me
upset
the
about
fuck
it.
up, dude. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Current affairs and cannabis. Dude, you've been, Hill House Hobo, you've been signed up for this for years, so what are you talking about? Let's get on that cannabis thing. We're going to talk about cannabis, or we're going to smoke the cannabis. It smokes the cannabis. Look, I want to hear what I said about Ron DeSantis here.
the conversation. And you know what, Callie Bong hits? I need to apologize to you because I thought you were a troll. I figure you're probably not a troll. That's probably just a legit name that you use. And you didn't realize that you were coming in here to troll me with that name. So
It turns out I think he
apologize.
was. I think I ended
see
up
that
blocking that
you're
guy anyway.
Actual trendy.
I can't remember.
So
I can't remember. He came in to talk some more
much
shit
better
later.
than the name than a racist fucking bullshit, hateful, hurtful name. You know, that was based on lies and bullshit.
I thought I just heard Cyber. Was that on the video or was that right now? Cyber? Cyber, are you here? Okay, he must be on the video. Okay, cool. Cheers,
I'm trying to
guys.
step away from that.
It's 7:10. No law regarding
And I'm
cannabis.
trying to
Cheers.
step away from people like Jimmy Dore, Tim Pool, Jackson Hinkle, Kurt Metzger, when they sit there and
Invaders.
or
Hashtag
Joe Rogan,
smoke
when they
long.
sit there and compliment Ron DeSantis, who is now going, everyone's going to find out what he did when he was in the military. He fucking tortured people. And Ron Placone put up on Twitter this morning interview from one of the victims that Ron DeSantis stood there and smiled while the guy was getting force-fed in front of him. You know what force feeding is? Yeah. So, if that's going to put a smile on your face to stand there and watch that, that's the kind of person Ron DeSantis is. You think he cares about your LGBTQ kids? You think he cares about LGBTQ parents? You think he cares about African Americans? Do you think he
Spanner.
cares about women's
Jimmy
rights?
will work to
He
protect
stands there
Ron.
and smiles while people are getting force fed in front of him.
Jimmy will work to protect Ron. You want to rephrase that, bro, so it makes sense? I have no idea what that's even referencing or what it means. What's up, Lee? I don't know what you think you know about Jimmy Dore. Protect Ron. What are you even
Lee
talking about?
Spanner. Good morning, Nays.
What are you even referring to, man? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand what you're saying there. Anyway, I just want Holly to hear the rest of this.
Okay? That's who Ron DeSantis is. Do you want that monster to be president of the United States? I don't know. Maybe you do. Some people thought it was great that Donald Trump sent a fucking missile into fucking Iran and killed Soleimani. They thought that was a heroic fucking event, by Donald Trump. So maybe you want fucking some kind of a torturing cunt to be the president of the United States. Maybe that's what you're looking for. I tell you what. When this information gets out there and a lot of people hear this, I have a feeling that he's going to have a very hard time running for president of the United States.
Yeah, man. Somebody that stood there while people were getting tortured and force-fed, smiled at them while they were getting force-fed in front of them, and said, I'm here to see that you're treated humanely. That's what he said to those guys. You want that guy to be president of the United States? I think that Donald Trump should interview the man that Ron DeSantis was showing the movie from. That guy that was the prisoner from Guantanamo that Ron DeSantis stood there and witnessed getting tortured. They should interview him and put that on a campaign, an anti-DeSantis campaign ad for Trump. Yeah, man, this is one of the people that Ron DeSantis tortured. You still want him as your president? Donald Trump never tortured anyone,
Give a folk hitting fucking JFK or something.
Oh, he wishes.
Oh, this is when we were
he is
using the
just
Russian,
a human piece of
the
the
garbage.
Russian talkback. I love it.
Press.
Nay for president. The guy that I blocked from this live show said nay for president. That is good. That's nice. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that. But no,
But no.
not me. That's not why I cut my hair off, man. I'm not going into politics. Fuck that shit. Like I said, I can't change anything, man. I'm not going to try. Not my job, and now it's no longer my concern. I've decided it's no longer my concern. I can't live like that anymore. I can't live thinking that, my words are going to have an effect on people when my words have no effect on people.
That's good.
And if you can't get your words out there for people to hear, what's the point of even talking?
Well said, man. Well said. That's why I'm like, let them fight. I don't even fucking care anymore. And let the people on Twitter fight. And let them all scream and yell and shout at each other, And everybody can just go to fucking war against each other. with all your differences and your discriminations. You guys didn't learn shit growing up. You get what you deserve. You know, you got a shitty world, and it's because of all of you. I'm not saying you guys that are watching the show. Most likely not you, but a lot of other people out there, you know. And it's too bad that so many people chose to leave this show. I guess people had to run, you know, it is a weekday. They probably had to run off to work and shit. I get it. It's cool. I'd love to see the numbers going up instead of going down for once on a fucking live show. Wouldn't that be amazing? God, that would be great. That would really inspire me to put on a great show, you know? But I understand people can't keep their cell phones on while they're traveling and going to work, and they can't put
Big
their
Mac
cell phone on
83.
mute at their
I'm back.
wherever they're working at, and they can't fucking run their laptop on mute or a fucking TV on
Images.
mute or whatever the fuck on mute.
Hashtag still Harry.
Just to fucking keep supporting the goddamn show, you know? Merc is here and I Made This is here. Good. I'm glad you two are here. Good. I like the people that stay. You know? I like the audience members that stay and keep watching the show and keep my numbers supported. Oh God, I'm going to have to start working on a Donald Trump impersonation again, I'm afraid. So I can stay relevant. Where's my covfefe? I'm going to need some covfefe.
Doc Hollandizy. Hashtag stay.
Are you smoking some cannabis? I don't think I've ever smoked cannabis. See, you can't even make Donald Trump say cannabis because he's never said the word. So
Doc
it's,
Hollandizy.
I don't even know how he would say
Love
it.
the show shows.
Cannabis. He'd say cannabis. 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 He'd whisper it out. Cannabis. You love the show shows? All right. Well, I love the show shows too. I love the show shows when there's a whole bunch of people here, though.
Nick Brown. Keeping it open. Doc Hollandizy. Cannabis time.
Okay, it is quarter of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. You know, you guys notice that I'm smoking from this side so you can see the bong. Did you guys notice that? I'm totally going like right-handed on this one. See, I can change. That is the point I'm making here. Is I'm able to change. I'm able to change my narrative on this war in Russia. Before I used to be pro-peace. Man, no more war. Stop the war. Whatever. Now I'm like, no, I want them all to kill each other. I want them both to wipe each other off the face of the fucking planet. Everybody that wants to go to war, I hope they all fucking get killed. How's that? That's the new narrative. Cheers. Because if it weren't for the people who participate in war, there would be no war. Duh.
Billy Valentine. Morning.
Good morning, Billy. Hey, Mark, you want to clip that? From the narrative part, right? I'm changing the narrative. I'm changing my opinion on war. I used to be anti-war. But now, if we just let all these soldiers kill each other, there won't be anybody left to fight war anymore. And then war will end. So let's let them all kill each other. If you're one of those people that's fucking putting on a goddamn uniform and putting on a fucking helmet and carrying a gun and going out there, best of luck to you. Because guess what? There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that are going to try to kill you. You think you're a fucking superhero. You want to come home and have those stories to tell your grandkids when you're sitting in those times of peace, right? Well, because of you, there's grandkids who aren't having a time of peace right now. There's grandkids out there that don't have their grandparents anymore because of you motherfucker, because you need some story to tell your fucking grandkids. Fuck you. That's great coffee. Delicious. Pete's in the Keurig. If it's 420, I hope you know. It's 420, gonna let you go.
Josh G.
Get some cannabis
Who
and
are you
smoke
talking about? How
along.
you feel?
Because I'm Nay and I brought my bong. Yeah.
Josh G. Cheers.
I'm not ready yet.
Billy Valentine. I found a card game from 1990 that predicted 9/11, Trump, COVID, and the Capitol riot. Get a load of the title Illuminati, New World Order. It's like Uno, I think.
Dude, are you fucking
Imadidas.
kidding me? Do you have the
Happy
game?
420.
Do you have the game, bro? I'm gonna go with cherry pie because it's faster. I don't have to de-seed it. I can just rip off a piece and go. Break me off a piece of that cherry pie. Let's go smoke with Nay. And I wonder why it's gonna be so fun today. We're gonna get high with Trendy Nay. Cheers, everybody.
Josh C. Yeah, that's how the Simpsons wrote their show. They had that game. Josh G. Zany face. Big Merc 83. Scissors. Billy Valentine. No, I don't have the game. Saw it for sale on the antique trade and read up on it. Imadidas. Lol grin hashtag cheers. Griffin. Cheers.
Hey, what are you doing? Go on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Josh G. Emails just flying in.
Go. Harles, go outside. Go, go, go. There you go. You guys like that I wear shirts now?
Billy Valentine. The only 3 cards left that haven't happened are Meteor Strike, Enemy Nuke, and Alien Invasion.
That's fucking crazy, dude. It's like, it's like Nostradamus fucking. The game's called Illuminati. I fucking love it. Dude, that is the creepiest shit. Let me turn my system sounds down. How about that? You guys, would that make you happier if I do that? Are you guys wondering what all those pop-ups are that I'm getting? It's all crypto messages from it. It's so stupid. It's like overnight they like all built up, and my computer went to sleep, and I woke the computer up, and I had all of these fucking crypto notifications that this specific crypto's up 5%, this one's down 10%, and just all these different ones, all different kinds of messages like that. You see this guy? Get a load of this guy right here.
Imadidas. Fun thing off topic, this year's Christmas markets here use now LED bulbs, but they use the same ridiculous amount, so it is blinding bright everywhere XD. Billy Valentine. Search, 90s card game predicted 9/11. Plethora of material on it.
So LEDs are making more light pollution, in other words. What are you doing? Why don't you go outside? You make everyone happier if you would do that.
Imadidas. Hell yeah, they do. Billy Valentine. I dunno. I switched my whole house to LED. Saves $100 a month. Josh G. Is Hals a hunter? He ever bring ya back a reward lol?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Harley's fucking a murderer, dude. Told Mom he's a fucking murderer. He goes murder shit for no reason. He's just a killer. Dude, I used to find dead shit all around my house. Dude, I once found this. When we first got here, he fucking killed this giant rat outside, bro. Giant rat outside my mom's house. He fucking killed it. That thing was this big without the tail. It was huge. And I've never seen one like it since, man, but we got this little fucker running around now. He ain't having it. He ain't having no rats running around here. He ain't having no rats running around. No. He ain't having no rats running around. He ain't having it. No, he ain't having that.
Billy Valentine. River rat. Did he eat it?
No, he just killed it. He just fucking killed that motherfucker. And left it next to the house.
Stephen running.
Dude,
Some are big like a possum.
dude, let me tell you something.
Imadidas. Wow. Buddies sparring friends won't survive.
It was right when we moved here. I didn't have a shovel. There were no tools in the house. There's nothing. That motherfucker stole all my dad's tools. That fucking gardener cock motherfucker. He stole all my dad's shit. And all these other people that have worked in here just walked off with shit. So when I got here, there was no tools. There was no shovel. There was no broom. I was like, what the fuck? There was no rake. It was just regular household tools. They were all fucking gone. You know? And no one was using them. I mean, they were just getting stolen. So, I didn't have a shovel, right? So I left that rat next to the house. Bro, the next day, it was gone. Something fucking grabbed it, bro. And took it. Within 24 hours, that fucker was gone. I wondered what the fuck did that. You know? Maybe a fucking. Hey, I gotta close this. You gonna go down there? Why don't you go outside? Go.
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Good morning, Nay.
Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? Fucking thieves. Buddies, sparring friends won't survive. Yeah.
Billy Valentine. It was just a hawk or a bear. I guarantee it. They are around too often not to snatch a juicy rat off a lawn.
Oh, dude, we had a bear here last night. He fucking destroyed a whole bunch of my banana trees. We definitely had a bear here last night because we had brand new leaves, man.
Sean aka Trendy
And he
Orca.
just destroyed
Not much
them.
recovering from spending time with my GF's family yesterday. Had a blast.
All of my plants went down to the creek, ate all the ones down by the creek, except for the ones that were in the cages. The natural ones, yeah, he went down there and fucking broke those over. I might be able to save this one if I chop it off and stick it in the ground, man. I just saw it off and stick it in the ground. It might root. I might be lucky with that top. It's a nice top. He fucking broke it in half. Had big, beautiful leaves on it. Crazy little motherfucker. I never raised the cages on those leaves because there was ones down
Sean
by the ground.
aka Trendy Orca. Little triagiole might also
Yeah,
make
right.
them grow back.
Yeah, right. Haha. Man, that was a lot of shit that we covered today, huh? That was a lot of shit that we covered. There's a lot going on, man.
Josh G. Let's do it all again, grin, haha, JK, cheers, pal. Billy Valentine. We like to switch holidays up so we can work harder. So today's our dinner day. Fuck a turkey. 3 legs of lamb. Stephen running. Had to rewatch this one. Josh G. I still haven't had lamb or goat yet. I have heard such good things.
Dude, I just typed the fucking nastiest tweet. I said, I'd like to thank Ukraine for hosting a war that eradicates LGBTQ hating Russians and LGBTQ hating American imperialists at the expense of their LGBTQ hating region. Boom. Throw cannabis seeds everywhere. Oh man, the deer will eat them. The deer will just eat it, pal. I love that he calls it cannabis, though. God, I have to see Tim Pool because
Billy
somebody I know follows Tim
Valentine.
Pool. Don't I have
Lamb
Tim
and
Pool
mutton,
blocked?
split hoof stock are the tastiest red meat.
Oh, I don't have Tim
That
Pool
includes
blocked.
sheep, goat, aoudad, and antelope. Sean aka Trendy Orca.
That wasn't
Dan
a hard
Lays
decision.
some verbal lead at Ukraine lol.
I was like, oh, I don't have Tim Pool blocked. Click. That wasn't a hard decision.
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Easiest click ever, nay.
Wow, man. It's fucking crazy. Planned or not, it's still happening, you know?
Billy Valentine. And furthermore, anything that chews could and has split hooves is kosher as fuck.
Kosher. Why can't we just say that Can't we just say that pigs are kosher? Let's just do that. I think, yeah, we're gonna take bacon. Let's take bacon for kosher. Let's do it. Bacon's now kosher. We're taking back bacon. I'll ask my mom. Hey, Mom! She can't. Can you believe this?
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Tim Pool acts like he is on Adderall or something on his podcast.
They should have like some kind of a council meeting where they're like, and how do we feel about bacon, everybody? Aha! Bacon! We should take bacon! Let's bring back bacon! I'm bringing it back! Tim Pool acts like he's on Adderall. Tim Pool does, and Ben Shapiro strike me as people who are on Adderall. I was just thinking that this morning. I was like, all I was thinking was, Tim Pool talks really fast. I was thinking about that because I was reading one of his tweets, like the way he speaks. I was like, he talks really fast. Yeah, he sounds like he's on fucking Adderall, bro, for sure. But, I mean, there's some people that use Adderall. I guess they're okay with it. And there's some people, I think, that abuse it. And I think that's a whole other level of...
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Or in a manic state. Billy Valentine. Pigs do have split hooves, but they nourish their bodies with their own waste because they can't chew cud. So that's not kosher as fuck.
What else is going on here, man? Anything, like, worth reporting on? Is there anything happening in the world? Why does it keep doing this to me? Lockdowns in China resulted in a mass protest. People out in the street. There's a lot of protesting going on there, and there's a lot of cases there too going down. So, mass shootings everywhere, of course. So Ukraine's in darkness now because Russia's taken out all of their infrastructure. So now they're living without power in most. They've got pictures of that. There's a video here.
And I understand you have some new.
Don Lemon.
Billy Valentine. What's the opposite of protests? Anti-tests. What is that and why aren't we doing it? I'm against protests, but I don't know how to show it. Rolling on the floor laughing. Billy Valentine. Sorry.
That's funny, Billy. That was funny, actually, though.
New reporting on the efforts to restore power in the region. What's the latest?
Yeah, Don. So we heard from the electricity transmission operator in Ukraine this morning that they've now restored, they say, 70% of demand for electricity in the country. That's up from 50% yesterday evening. So it shows that they have been working through the night. The nuclear plants, which crucially for the first time in decades were taken offline, off the grid earlier this week by these attacks.
Wow, guys, there it is, man. That is freaking a Russian missiles taking out infrastructure, targeting power grid, electric and nuclear facilities, and this is the result of that. And this is what every single moron talking head that you've seen come on Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or ABC or CBS or NBC. That's what they all say.
Jody Melnick.
We should keep pouring
Walmart
money into
LFB was
this.
dead as disco. Fuck Black Friday.
We should keep doing this to Ukraine because we hate Russia. So this is what's going on right now. Crazy. And yet these idiots will come on CNN and talk about how Ukraine's winning. They'll keep telling you that. Oh, they're winning. Oh, look at these Russian soldiers getting killed. Look at this tank getting blown up. Look at this one airplane getting shot down. Oh, we're winning. Look, we shot down some drones. Oh, you shot down some drones? Huh. I wonder how many Iranian drones did that shit. But Stuxnet, Obama, thanks for that, pal.
They're now back online, gradually ramping up their own electricity
George Bush.
generation, but those efforts to restore power are being hampered by bad weather.
It was under George Bush that they initiated Stuxnet, but it was Barack Obama who made it even worse with the Israelis.
Challenge they face. And I wanted to point out these satellite images that we have now. On the left, January this year. On the right, November. You can see that the lights have been taken out across the country. This underscores the challenge that Ukraine now faces. But of course, those scenes from those medical facilities show that they have no choice but to keep trying to restore electricity, even as the risk remains that it's going to get knocked out again.
Can we put those images back up that you just showed there, Claire? This is remarkable. This is what you can see from space. You can see just how bad the blackouts and how severe they are. This is just remarkable to see the side-by-side images of that, of what these Ukrainians are dealing with, what these emergency services are dealing with, and the fact that winter is setting in.
Huh. I can't get it to ungray, but that's a pretty good image of it. Wow.
Space. You can see just how bad the blackouts and how severe they are. This is just remarkable to see the side-by-side images of that, of what these Ukrainians are dealing with, what these emergency services are dealing with, and the fact that winter is setting in and they're dealing with this.
Look at the way those missile strikes have adhered to the boundaries of Ukraine, and the power is on right up to the border, on all the way around. But the precision of those Russian airstrikes has literally been able to adhere to those fucking borders. And one missile lands in Poland and they try to blame Russia for it, when Russia has literally achieved this with their precision. Hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
And it's ramping up as well. The attack started on sort of substations, connectors throughout the grid. Now they're attacking the sort of generation capacity itself with these nuclear plants, hydroelectric plants, and all, as you say, as winter really starts to set in, people are dealing with this on a day-to-day basis, having to sort of conserve energy, save water, all of those things. And for regular people as well, they keep doing it even when the water comes back, because of course they feel that it could disappear again at any moment. Yeah.
As many as 4.
War news stuff. Not interested in that. Huh. Did he seriously not mention Celsius? Wow, bro. I cannot believe this. Fucking Lark Davis puts out a disclosure of his holdings, and he doesn't include Celsius, and we can see that he's got crypto locked inside Celsius. Wow. Why do I not see it on this list? Right? Huh. October 31st, 2022. From 2022. Dude, I'm riding this guy so hard. He's gonna have to block me on Twitter. He's gonna have to Twitter block me. You know? Because I keep posting. Every time he puts up a post, he's like, disclosures, all I own in my crypto portfolio. He puts up an article from 2022. So I said, here, allow me. And I put up his Celsius, what he's holding in Celsius, which shows everyone that he pulled out of it. But he left a little bit in there. Ooh, somebody liked it. Somebody liked my fucking tweet. Nick Brown did. Nick, thank you, buddy. Nick was on it, son. What? Nick was on that shit. What? Unreal. Psh. 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 I still got Covfefe. No one ever asked me if I got Covfefe. No one ever asked me if I have Covfefe anymore, Palsy.
Nick Brown. He's gonna have to take me with you, lol.
One quote tweet. What? Did you tweeted at him? Oh, I'll like and retweet that shit, son, from you. That's great. Hell yeah. Someone said, it's the billionth time you've posted this not working link. Someone else said, there's a reason why we can't access it, lol. I don't know, I can access it. Worked for me, someone said.
Billy Valentine. So my buddy scored a new chair, but I'm not so sure about it. A dude passed out in a new recliner and pissed himself, so it's free.
So it's free. I want to run that by the couch auction people.
Tommy Boys Bear. Good morning. Billy Valentine. How would you clean human beer piss out of a plush recliner? I don't think he'll get it all.
Oh, my cat wants in. What's up, Harles? Hey, buddy. You don't think he'll get it all? It depends on if it's leather or pleather, I think. Hey, Tommy, what's up, buddy?
Billy Valentine. Well, I'll be able to smell him coming after today. Hey, man, Bitcoin's all of a sudden shooting upwards. Look at that. It's just broken out where it was under 500. Let's see what it does here. Let me look at the rest of the market. More of it is in the red, and the percentages, there's a lot of zeros, so that's a good sign. It looks like it's turning around. Doge is number one at 8 cents. A mid-high 8 cent, 0.087. So, let's see if it can stay over that 500. Lot of volume. Look at all that volume, guys. A lot of activity. That's what that volume, those volume bars mean. A lot of buying and selling. Pretty cool. Everything is showing an upward surge.
see how long that
Tommy
lasts.
Boys Bear. How long you think it will take for Bitcoin to get back up there?
March of next year is what I was told. But you know, bear markets don't last forever. You know, so I don't know when it's going to end. Carl the Moon was saying that Bitcoin has already hit bottom, and now it's only going to go up from here. If that's true, it won't. It probably won't take long. If that's true.
Billy Valentine. Check. Billy Valentine. Surveillance. Restream.io. Trophy congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat.
There you go, Billy. You got it. You got the 100th message. You've successfully blocked Elon Musk. That's so funny. I had to block him to see what the fuck was going on.
Billy
I had to
Valentine.
reblock him after
Oh
I unblocked
god,
him.
I just hit my dugout with the magic lighter without packing it. Pure butane soot. Hack, hack, cough, choke, hack.
That's why I prefer water bongs. God, dude, I get on rabbit holes sometimes. It sucks. This is the wrong place.
Josh G. When was the first bong invented, I wonder? To the Googles.
I retweeted that shit. That is the funniest goddamn meme. You know, it's on so many levels. This is the greatest freaking meme. You guys look at this. Look at this meme. Take screenshots of it if you want to. Oh my god, dude. Genitalia obsessed conservatives take note. On the left, balls. On the right, no balls. They forgot the period. But I still like it. Oh, God, I love that meme, dude. That is so fucking funny. Dude, it would be even funnier if that was the Uvalde Police Department, and it might be. It could very well be the Uvalde Police Department right there. Yeah, yeah, a drag queen and a gay guy, I guess. Is that what it was? A drag queen and a gay guy? They beat the shit out of that dude. That fucking shooter, dude. A whole police department, fucking special force, whatever the fuck they got, SWAT team. They couldn't do anything against the shooter at that school. Those two dudes, the two guys, no gun. Like I told you, didn't I tell you guys? In the live stream. Hey, man. Didn't I tell you guys? There's some dude goes in a bar shooting fucking...
Billy Valentine.
You can fucking get
That's
him.
kind of an attack on gays and police.
You can
It
get him.
also reminds those ladies that they aren't ladies.
Right? Right? That's fun. That's why it's so funny. That's why it's so funny, Billy. That's why that meme is so funny. Because it makes you think. You know? I love it. You know, the fucking people, there's a lot of people that get offended by shit like that and they'd want to see that sort of thing banned from the internet or whatever, but it's fucking hilarious. It's a well-written meme, dude. It's a very well-written meme. On, like I said, multiple levels, you know? It just depends on how you want to look at it, how you want to interpret it, how you want to talk about it, you know, approach it. America! America! I can't even say coffee because I'm crying. You get that? America! Because I'm crying so hard that I can't even say the word coffee. I'm out of coffee, so we're done here. I love you guys. I'll see you guys this afternoon sometime, maybe, if you're lucky and I'm lucky and we get together and we do some things and it'll be fun. And I don't know when my Rockford's gonna be here about my Jeep. That's the other thing. I'm waiting on my Jeep. I'm crying and whining a lot. I'm crying and whining a lot today. There's a text message. Okay, FedEx. It's out for delivery. Those are my panels that are coming. They could already be at the door right now. no phone call, but I am waiting
Nick
for a
Brown.
phone call
Hashtag keep it open.
to hear about a meeting for this. Well, I don't know what time today this truck's supposed to get into Orlando with my. Well, actually, I'm before Orlando, so and they're coming from the north. So coming in from the north. Had to drop off this Jeep, but I got to keep my phone on and ready. I was thinking about calling them just to get like an ETA. I don't have that yet, but I don't need that yet. And I figure they'll call me, right? They called me when my roof ripped off. I don't like to talk about my roof. I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter, pick me, Mr. Carter, I'm on Twitter, guys, at Nays Garden. I tweet a lot at Nays Garden. You should come over there and help me out, man. Nick Brown's there. I'm there. Cyber's there. You know, we're trying to retweet. There's a few of you that are doing it. Docky Hollandaisy's doing it. Steve Running's in there retweeting the hell out of me now. So if you guys want to do it, get in there and help out, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll start something. I don't know. Got to be starting something. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whatever. All right. I'll see you guys on Twitter. It's at Nays Garden. It's easy. It's just an app. You can just go to the .com, twitter.com. You can just go there. You can just go there. You just go there. You can just go there. You could just go there.
Billy
You
Valentine.
just open up a browser.
The oldest water bong ever found
You
was
can totally
Ming
just go
Dynasty,
there.
16th century.
Unreal.
Later.
Nobody's even smoking 16th century water bongs anymore, pal. Unreal.